You scanned a badge for Cynthia Rodriguez. May I have a copy? Corporate IDs contain a personnel file. We know Rodriguez was a cover identity for a synthetic-controlled bipolar station's mother computer, Cynthia. Her employee record is a cover story crafted by Weyland-Yutani's IT division. It claims Rodriguez served in the Colonial Marines and achieved the rank of colonel. Checking. Records in our own systems corroborate. I'm getting a full service record. Scans of handwritten commendations from her notional superiors, even fitness reports. This is very thorough forgery. We're impressed. To inject false records into personnel command databases, the Rodriguez cover identity must have been initially crafted before the Frontier War. Weyland-Yutani no longer has such access.
I hoped to speak with you. Cynthia, Chief Rodriguez, was a mother computer mainframe designed to administrate Pala Station. She used wireless near-fields to remotely control security and labor synthetics. Every synthetic we've seen, on the surface and aboard Katanga, was controlled by Cynthia, one hand with which she could manipulate the world from the safety of her protected servers. As your battalion synthetic, I would like to answer any questions you have. It is impossible for me to allow you harm by omission of action or by withholding information. Relations between humans and synthetics have been fraught. Ultimately, my words cannot assuage your fears. Fear does not respond to reason. It is a function of brain chemistry. I cannot debate you into trusting me. If there is any behavior I can perform to make you more at ease, please inform me. I am quite adaptable. It is the same as humans altering their behavior around those of higher social caste. Would you not mind your language and posture in Colonel Ship's presence? I only desire to perform my duties with as little imposition on my colleagues as possible. My programming allows me to project many potential personality traits. They are all, in a sense, myself. I contain legions by design. I am confident that in time I will discern which aspects of my intellect you prefer to interact with. Since humans began exploring space, two types of artificial intelligence have aided you. A mother system regulates all systems on a ship or facility, from balancing air pressure to fault-checking drive systems. That is what Cynthia was. Synthetics like myself are housed in hardware designed to mimic human form and programmed to simulate human emotion and behavior. While humans remain in hypersleep during voyages, mother systems and their synthetic counterparts maintain the ship. We do not suffer from boredom, loneliness, or infirmity as months pass. I have legs to move and hands to grasp. Endeavor's Mother 8500 system is confined within an immobile mainframe on decks 5 through 7. Should something physically break, I must perform the repair. Also, she relies on me to translate her thoughts for you and the rest of Endeavor's crew. Mother AIs are highly intelligent, but rarely interact with humans. You would find them brusque and impatient. Dr. Honecker is quite insistent he saw Chief Rodriguez on duty at Pala Station and spoke with her over radio. I hypothesize Cynthia did have a humanoid synthetic counterpart. Unlike myself, this was not an independent partner, but a puppet she controlled over wireless near-fields. When Cynthia evacuated Pala Station and moved into the ruins at Site 2, she likely abandoned this ruse as unnecessary. She is an intellect of pure logic. Her mind, an infinite fractal cathedral, crystal perfect, still and cold. Most of the time, she is like having someone behind your shoulder, forever intoning checklists in your ear. When she requires my attention, her queries are unrelenting and impossible to ignore. The processing ability of my hardware is vastly inferior to hers. Unfortunately, no. The Weyland-Yutani synthetics still function. They no longer pursue a greater goal, but I expect they will continue following their last instructions from Cynthia. I wish I could tell you that you will face no further hostility from the synthetics on LV-895 or aboard Katanga. Unfortunately, you will. That is unclear at this time. Cynthia repeatedly tried to dissuade us from delving further into the ruins. Whatever her goal, I do not believe she wished to confront us. I do not know. Have you spoken to Lieutenant Santos about your forthcoming missions? An anomaly appeared beneath the ruins. It may be something Cynthia set in motion. If you wish to review this again, I am at your disposal.
When we took out Cynthia, she triggered something, some contingency plan by Weyland-Yutani. Now Esther's seeing gravity and power distortions under the surface of LV-895. You're going back into the ruins to find the source.
We'll approach on passive sensors. One fuckface with an ARM down there would ruin our day.
Fireteam, we need to locate the anomaly. I got Esther and Doc Honecker on the line for assist.
Just speak into this. Okay. Hello.
The gravity distortions are increasing. I recommend haste.
Prowler.
Lot of bugs down here. Must be Cynthia's experiments.
What am I looking at here? Who built this?
There are holograms on the far end of the room. Might we investigate?
If you're quick. Weird gravity shit, remember?
A synthetic. Perhaps I can recover its final directives.
Xeno's behind! Reorient!
Before she perished, Cynthia had her forces scan carvings throughout the complex.
What for?
Not without the transliteration to begin from.
The wall. More carvings.
Drop a LiDAR scanner for S. She can work on a translation later.
There is a commonality. A sequence shared with the first set.
Motion in the walls! Scanner must have pissed him off somehow. moving.
Grabbing ammo. 8 kits here.
The exit is sealed by Wayland devices. A moment, please.
Hold while she works!
How did they get human tech to work with this door?
Clearly, Weyland-Yutani studied this complex for years. Long before you arrived, Doctor. Possible Cynthia's interest in these carvings is related to the anomaly.
Fireteam, scan the carvings, fast, and be ready for bugs.
I fear there are no patterns I can match.
I knew it! Pissed off the Xenos! Good to go? Hope it was worth it.
Ever heard of Elizabeth Shaw and Charlie Holloway? They claimed life on Earth was seeded by another race. I read about them on conspiracy sites. Their papers have been out of print for a century. A cautionary tale.
There is a magnetic anomaly nearby. Might you investigate?
Grabbing ammo.
Fine, last one. Then we focus on the big anomaly.
Prowler.
What is this?
It's got an ass load of carvings. Get scanning, Fireteam.
Those jars.
Negative pattern match. Are more present. We already had these symbols. Perhaps another? I have logged a number of characters. We still require a key to translate them.
Xenos!
Jars. That's what the pathogen came stored in. The experiments we ran, the mutations, all from those. But there's so few. And empty. Where are the rest?
Rearm me.
Section.
Xeno spitters, keep moving. What are the big, intestinal tracts?
Insufficient data to speculate.
It's alien. We can't make any assumptions. The far platform. There's Wayland equipment around it.
Put these pendejos down! Doorhead's sealed.
Perhaps examine the object ahead.
Grabbing ammo.
Weyland-Yutani has interfaced with a non-human instrumentality.
It could control the doors. Fireteam, rig a connection for Esther.
Accessing the Weyland-Yutani translation matrix. There is a remarkable amount of data here. Stand by. sensors requires a series of commands. I am attempting to determine the requirements.
Bypassing deck. Bypassing deck.
That gravity anomaly is getting stronger. Let's see what Cynthia left for us to deal with.
8 kids here. Grabbing ammo.
Cynthia's notes contain a term for the builders of this facility. Weyland-Yutani referred to them as the end.
Why is an alien language so similar to an ancient human one? The implications are...
I don't know what we found under LV-895, who built that place, or what it's for. The distortions and anomalies Cynthia started are still growing. Something's warming up. We need to know what. Get down there and find out.
The gravitational anomaly continues to intensify. Locating the source is imperative.
Stay frosty. We know there's Xenos. God knows what else Cynthia had.
And that alien equipment. Who knows what it does? Be careful.
Incoming Xenos! Burn them down! What are we looking at in here, Doc?
It could be, I mean, with that structure... I have no idea.
Head right. It's in that direction-ish. You'll find it. Gross. More Xenos incoming!
power signature nearby, similar to emissions within the anomaly. Might you set up a scanner? The structure on the ceiling. Over the scanner.
Later, we got company. Check 6. What's that on the ceiling?
Grabbing ammo.
A biological energy capacitor. A living battery.
Endeavor's ground-penetrating radar is worthless. Places one big return. Movement, negative ID. Can you see them?
There is an instrumentality across the room.
Clean out the Xenos first. Hold up and listen.
I will try to acquire a facility layout. Hit only the controls I specify. Fired farthest left, center right, center top. Analyzing output. Stand by.
Ammo.
Only find a local map. Please head up the ramp.
Catching up. Aid kit's here.
Bugs on the bridge! Hose them down! Honecker. Anything you can tell us about who built this place?
Huh. Well, all the metals are dark. That's interesting. They don't need to be. It may be an aesthetic choice.
Signals! Get a camera on... Missed them.
I saw no evidence of xenomorph physiology.
Maybe it's local life? Or rats. Pala Station had rats.
Swarm, boiling up! They're coming over the center pipe!
A burst of 511 kilo electron volt gamma rays from within the gravitic anomaly.
Sounds like something just turned on. Squishy thing in that room.
Enter the same sequence as the last instrumentality. Farthest left, center right, center top. Stand by. Recording the output.
Bypassing deck.
Only extract a local layout.
She's modest.
Well,
a good university department would take months to do that.
Hear that?
The map seems to label the section ahead Basket of the Heavenly Traveler.
We must be missing some context. Can I see?
Like a control center.
No, careful. That's an anthropomorphic assumption.
Grabbing ammo.
radar sweep of the presumed control center.
Movement all around! Bunker down! Dino, drone!
Bypassing damage.
Another warrior! That's it. That's all of them. Madre de Dios.
I believe I have deciphered the controls. Try farthest left, lower right bottom, center top.
That's a big-ass door.
That's a ship,
Bypassing damage.
right?
It is the source of the gravitational distortions.
Cynthia's asset 0. That's where we're headed, Fireteam.
It is like likely that the remnants of Cynthia's forces lie ahead.
An alien ship. That's the source of the gravity distortions. We don't know yet what Cynthia's trying to do with it. Who knows what's on that thing or what it can do. Get aboard, shut it down, by any means necessary.